Okay, let's just do a few minutes of a body scan. Just notice yourself as this three-dimensional being, that you are a volume. You aren't just air thinking, which is how I often can experience myself when I'm super in thoughts. They feel to me like they're just all over the place, inside and around. So just notice that you may not think that your legs think or other parts of your body are part of your consciousness process or consciousness experience, but just even noticing that you probably assume it's not could help you bring your conscious awareness more to your whole form. I'm naturally stroking my thighs to help me notice that I am this parameter of skin. According to body map experts, our body brains actually map our bodies as far as we can reach what people might term our auric space or our peripersonal space. And yet the skin itself is a particular boundary that makes us visible. It makes us distinct as the bodies that we are, the visible bodies that we are. And also the sensational, interoceptive bodies that we are. Some people can feel the space around them, particularly within their peripersonal space, but most likely you need skin, touch, conscious awareness inside of the skin to notice yourself as a body. So if you've been particularly thinky today, particularly if you're caffeinated, you might really be identifying with your awareness as verbal and as very fast and verbal and perhaps located within the skull or again around your skull. So notice that the locus of your consciousness is probably pretty high up in your body. And it's an illusion that it has to be there just because the brain is there. And it really is like a follow the bouncing ball or a laser point, or you can imagine there's like a light globe in the center of your skull that represents the location of your consciousness. And just let it start to move down from the center of your skull, down your head, down into and through your throat. And as this globe moves, it illuminates all the tissues. This globe is permeable and permeating and shedding light literally through all the tissues in your throat right now. And as it lights up the cells, it may well light up certain sensations, physical sensations, certain impulses of movement, subtle movement, or perhaps stronger movement. It might light up certain emotion or images. that will just spontaneously come to you. It may or may not have to do specifically with that throat region or seem to do specifically, and yet there they are as you move through your throat. Allowing the globe to move down through the base of your neck into your upper chest. Noticing what happens within you as this globe of conscious awareness illuminates all sensation and is illuminated by all sensation. And again, notice if there's any movement that wants to happen as that conscious awareness floods through that part of your body. As it moves down towards the heart center. You can linger here and see if this particularly charged and rich emotional center in our bodies has any emotions that may not have been noticed lately, that may or may not have an actual sensational experience to them. Again, as physical sensations or as emotional experiences or charges or meanings. Allowing breath will help you experience more sensation. And I say allowing because breathing is what our bodies naturally do and we don't get in the way of it. It's a softening rather than a muscling. As we soften, we allow more breath into the lungs, which in turn allows more radiance through the heart area. Letting that move down through the solar plexus, where a lot of us hold a lot of tension in the diaphragm, in the power center. Again, as this conscious awareness nourishes all the tissues just by its presence, just by being aware and allowing more breath in this area, other images, sensations, emotions might arise just spontaneously. Anxiety or nausea, sense of power or even pleasure can arise as we soften in the solar plexus. And notice if that golden glow got stuck somewhere. That's fine too. If it needs to stay higher up in the body, don't judge that, just notice it as well. Maybe it's needed where it rested, which is a very different frame than being stuck. And if you feel ready to let that globe of conscious awareness just drop down through the deeper belly into the womb space, with all the guts now illuminated, reproductive aspects for our female beings being illuminated. Let them be awash with a healing light of our consciousness, which some of us can view as an extension of spirit or God or love. Let that light of awareness just be full of love, particularly to our womb spaces and beings, and all the experience and memories and tissues there. See if being aware lower down in this deep part of our bodies has calmed your nervous system or perhaps jacked it up or balanced it. Whatever the experience is, just notice it. Maybe it's expanded your sense of your whole body being now being larger, more permeable, or more distinct, more powerful, or just more gentle. Whatever it is for you, notice it. And lastly, just let that globe drop even farther, a few inches down, right to the base of your pelvic bowl, like a pearl dropping through palm olive until it hits the bottom of the glass that is our torso. Just the pearl of your conscious awareness just resting right on your perineum between your vaginal opening and your anus. Resting down in the very bottom base of our beings, illuminating and loving and calming us and opening us to all that we are. When you feel ready, you can gently let the visual world come back in through your eyes. Notice your physical environment around you. And just notice if you feel different. And if so, in what way? And see if you can just be with the difference, the sensation of the difference, rather than feeling like you have to immediately shoot it back up your system into the verbal. Notice that we can share and receive from this place in a nonverbal way. What's that like to just be with your full self and with our full selves? And notice how you may or may not feel more touched now than you were 15 minutes ago.